Going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Bkny Hoops. If you're new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, you guys actually see the title, you see the thumbnail there. Ben Simmons is actually really missed, and there's more media pundits out there really on the Ben Simmons hype train now than more against it. Let's get into this article right here, and then we're gonna get into. I was gonna actually make a separate video for this, but Jacques Vaughn needs to actually look at old film of Ben Simmons, and we're going to get into some video highlights real quick. But let's first get into this article right here. And it's a couple of articles, and then we're going to get into the highlights in like about a couple of minutes. I don't want to actually bore you guys too much, though. But it says how Ben Simmons' injuries absence putting the Nets at a deficit offensively. And it talks about the Brooklyn Nets enter the 2023-24 season facing a new reality without Kevin Durant and Kyrie. And it says, with Simmons sidelined by a hip injury, Brooklyn transition attack has dissipated, resulting in the NBA's worst offensive rating over the last 3 games. Ouch. You know, I've been telling you guys this for a long time now, prior to the advent of this channel, about how Ben Simmons can get downhill. You know, it's like Ja Morant and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, these players like this is extremely valuable over here. So it's a realization from our guys. Half-court offenses for us is difficult at the end of the day. Now, that's not the case. I'm going to show you some video why Jacques Vaughn is actually, categorically wrong there. So that's why we preach from day one to the importance of playing with pace and getting the ball out, make a miss. That covers up for some sins, some offensive rebounds. So basically what Jacques is actually saying that, the team doesn't really have any like high percentage one-on-one players like Kevin Durant and Kyrie. But you got Cam Thomas, though. I mean, Cam Thomas actually shown that he can, score on pretty much anybody. And he has a unique skill set right there that really nobody on the Brooklyn Nets has. Now, Ben Simmons do a little bit. I'm going to get into that. So, this was one of the takeaways from the actual loss to the Celtics. And they're saying the same thing I've been saying, why Ben Simmons is actually, really important for this team over here, is that they need more downhill action. Like I said today, man, contrary to what like Dream Pro, he would say, oh, the NBA players don't play no defense. Yeah, they play defense, okay? They do. And you need a player like Ben, Giannis, and Pascal Siakam. I mean, guys that can actually truly collapse the defense. So these shooters can actually get shots off. All right, so if you got a guy like let's say Mikal. I mean, Mikal is not explosive off the dribble. So a lot of the players can actually stay attached to shooters pretty much. But when you got Ben Simmons, I mean, you must run a second man at him. All right, you have to run a second person at him. That means shooters are wide open and don't have to be worried about getting closed out on. All right, so and we're going to get into this whole Ben Simmons thing right here in terms of the scoring, because he can actually score. And this is one of his career high games. This is, there's more to that. And there's more games than this. He had back-to-back 35-point game. We're going to look at this 42-point game. And I need them to actually post up Ben Simmons more. Okay? Post him up more. For one, and I know, I get why, teams are they don't want their players really posting up, but in this case Ben Simmons is 6'11", 240 something pounds. The guards that are guarding him are 6'4", 200 something pounds, and this is all on Rudy Gobert. We're gonna look at some of these highlights real quick. Now, hopefully Ben Simmons gets in this form 25, 30 something games. All right, there you go. I think I haven't seen this video in a long time. I'm not sure if he does a lot of post-ups on this. There you go. So you get into the defender's chest right there, and Rudy Gobert is actually a great rim protector. But once you actually kind of get into the defender's chest, really kind of throws them off balance right there. Let me see. All right, see, he gets that shoulder right into the defender's chest right there, and really kind of throws them off to where they can't really alter the shot right there. So, you know, some basketball tips for you right there. All right, I want to see post-ups, post-ups, post-ups. Ah, look, he made the free throw. Alright, that's the mindset we actually need from Ben. I don't know if I'm going to go through this whole thing. I'll do a separate video on this. But posting up, listen, when you post up players, smaller players like that, I mean, you don't have to put so much stress on your knees. I mean, playing face-up basketball, you got to put a lot of, it's a lot of load on your legs, man, and on your ankles and on your Achilles and everything. I mean, that's how I actually lasted so long playing basketball, man. I would post up. Half my game is being posting up smaller guys. You know, it doesn't really take much, really. It's like a little bit of a lower combined with upper body strength right there, man, which is not putting a lot of pressure on your, you know, lower extremities there. You don't have these crazy kind of injuries. But, you know, Ben Simmons actually needs to score more because, again, you know, it throws the defense off. If they think you're going straight pass, I mean, you don't really have to double him too much, you know, but if he starts scoring, then you actually got to really start throwing double teams at him. And like I said, it's a matchup. Basketball is about matchups, and we got the ultimate matchup right here. So I don't want to see Brooklyn losing any of these games. Like, he had 42 points in this game. He's not shooting threes. I mean, he's more than capable of actually doing this. He's more than capable of giving me like 6 to 8 points a quarter. I mean, this is not a hard ask for him or a lot of players, pretty much. I mean, to really kind of, well, it depends on who's guarding you. But let me know what you guys actually really think in the comment section right there. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. And when you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.